In this training video, I'm going to teach you how to search for pre-foreclosures in REIPro. So the very first thing you want to do is enter a city, county, or zip code. What area do you want to search for? This example, I'll use Sterling, Virginia. Then I'm going to go to what are you looking for? And of course, we're looking for pre-foreclosure. So as you can see, we do have 21 here. Now, I could list stack this a little bit more just to kind of fine tune it, but we're going to just do an overall search. I'm going to hit done and then click search. So here you can see we have a total of 21. Now, the very first thing that I want to talk about is filter. So right up here by the action button, we are going to want to filter this list down a little bit more. Now, you can see the property types here: single family, townhouse, condo. If you're not interested in looking for these types of properties, you can simply, check that and get to the property types that you're actually looking for. So I'm going to just go to single family. Now we get to our pre-foreclosure section, now the auction date. I like to look at auctions that are in the future, right? So that's going to give me an opportunity to market these pre-foreclosures and try to get this deal done before it goes to that auction. You can also do by recording date as well. If we scroll down to property values, to me, property values is not that valuable when it comes to pre-foreclosures. Look, we got to get the numbers right. And it doesn't matter if it's a $100,000 condo versus a $800,000 single family home. So to me, I really want to focus in on the equity. Now, you could do equity dollars or equity percentage. I'm going to say as a minimum, I'm going to want 20% equity as a minimum. From here, I can scroll down to the property attributes, which is bedrooms, baths. Again, to me, not a big deal, but if you're that investor, look, Chris, only invest in properties that have at least 3 bedrooms. Look, if I can get the numbers to work and get somebody out of this foreclosure process and make money doing it, that's what I'm going to do. I don't care if it's a 1 bedroom or a 5 bedroom. I'm going to leave that blank. And this will also go along with the square footage, the year built, last sold date as well. Now, at the very bottom, you can see the types of owners here. So is this individually owned or company owned? I generally like to deal with just the owner of the property, not necessarily a company. And then the last one over to the right, where does the owner live, or do you care? So do they live in state or do they live out of state? A lot of times these homeowners are going to leave the area. They're just going to leave the property behind and start over somewhere else. Then from here, I'm just going to simply apply that filter to really get down to a targeted number. And in this case, we went from 21 to 2. Now, that's okay for me because I only need one deal. And I do know that these particular properties, they're in trouble. And that's going to be the key when you start marketing, is you already know the level of motivation. Now, if you want to market more properties that are in this situation, you have the ability to venture out. Maybe I'd move into the next towns or even the potential county just to get that number a little bit higher, and that I can start marketing to. Now, from this particular screenshot here, I could go to my actions and I'm going to select all 2 leads. And now I have the ability to add this to a marketing campaign. So if I want to send out postcards as an example, or I want to send them letters, I can move these 2 properties into a marketing campaign. I can also just simply add them to my property section and maybe do an individual skip trace since there's only 2. If I had multiple properties to work with, I may move them to marketing and do a bulk skip tracing. I can also export these leads. So you have 3 different options of, okay, what are we going to do with these 2 properties at this point? At the end of the day, you have to market them, right? Or pick up the phone and give them a call. So that's going to be my basic filters. And as you can see, it's quite simple. And until we get a hold of the owner and get some more details, that's going to be my initial search. Hope this training video helped and look forward to seeing you on the next one.